producer is going to... Okay, how is Better Globe and Mystica Foundation would work together? And I'm sure that it's much better that Mr. Rino Solberg is going to give you the clear explanation for that.
I can explain that very simply. We are moving here to have our marketing worldwide from Philippines. We're going to put up a call center to sell our product. And in fact, our products are trees, simply trees. We have invented, I would like to say, invented our own tree. It's a mahogany type of tree that grows in semi-arid land. And we take it from, we change things from grassland, what do you call it, dry land to green land. So people are buying trees on long-term investment basis, and the profit for selling the trees is Mystica Foundation. So she will be our representative here in the Philippines, and anything we sell here will go, the profit will go to Mystica Foundation in a way to fund here her foundation. It's a part of the funding of it. And we have other ways also. I'm not going to take it now, but as we build businesses, some part of whatever we do will go to the Mystica Foundation. Let me also very briefly explain to you that my passion is to eradicate poverty in Africa. Building schools for children, building microfinance bank for poor people, and planting trees. That's the business side of it. We are going to plant 5 billion trees in the next 20 years. Nobody's ever done that before. And all these trees will first and foremost secure the environment, help the environment, global warming, and it will give profit to the people who own the trees. So here, in fact, people can buy 1 tree, or 100 trees, or 1,000 trees. We will take care of the trees for them. We have a 60,000 hectare land that we start planting in Kenya this year, and that's a lot of land. And whatever profit we will get from the selling it in the Philippines, Mystica Foundation will have the money. No. If I plant a tree, whether it is in the Philippines or in Africa, it helps global warming, regardless. But you know, in Africa, that is the driest land in the whole world, more or less. And we will change the dry land into green land. So that means we are creating, for all the thousands of people living around the plantations and working with us, we create possibilities of living for them. So they can plant trees. Because trees are capturing water, and water is very scarce in these areas. So we revitalize the whole huge area in Africa. That's what we are doing. Well, if there's any other question while Mystica is out, for me, I'll be happy to answer them. Anything about what I've been talking about, or yes?
We have a radio program daily at DCXQ together with Mrs. Businessman.
Yes.
Monday to Friday, DCXQ 4:30 to 5 p.m. And then just tell us what we can do for your foundation and the projects.
We will do that. We will discuss it with Mystica, and then next time I'm around, which will be in July or August, we can put something together. And she can do it in the meantime. Thank you.
Well, the first thing for you to do is play the song, because that song is for the foundation. And invite people to buy the album, because the proceeds of that will go to the foundation.
That is correct. Well, that is also one thing. All the money that Mystica is making from the album and the film and whatever comes along, might be she's going to write some books also. We have been discussing that. And all this money will go to the foundation. So obviously, if you buy the album out here now, the money will go to the foundation.
Okay, that gave me an idea that perhaps I can name that rapeseed oil with Mystica power. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I've also discussed with Mystica some business possibilities in the years to come, in order to create money for the foundation. Because I'm basically a businessman. And we want to brand Mystica. She's known by everybody, and we want to brand her Mystica. We're going to make dolls with Mystica, like Barbie dolls with Mystica. You know, she got many hats and wigs and all kind of things, so the kids can change it and play with it. But I have many ideas around that. We have made that. We have to plan it, like the sister Mystica. She's a planner, so am I. I'm a great planner, believe in planning, and we're going to plan before we do in the years to come, definitely. We have a lot of plannings to do. So we're going to plan the branding of Mystica in the years to come. So it's going to be Mystica, all my things. And it might be that we will rent out the name Mystica to a product like yours. Instead of making our own, we will rent it out, and then she will get some profit, of course, to the foundation. But you will send more because it's a Mystica name, so it's a benefit for both. So these things we will create, but we will first plan it. Well, I don't know, but she didn't talk much about her movie. Vasak, which means shattered. And that's going to be a very interesting movie. In fact, I have talked to her about, and maybe she will take me up on that. And I explained to her that maybe it's better to write a book first, and from the book you make a movie. And that's maybe that's the way she's going to do it. We'll talk about it, because that can be done quickly. A movie takes more time, costs a lot more also. So, but that's going to be a movie that everybody's going to see, definitely. It's going to be very interesting. I haven't read the script, but she's explained it to me. I liked it. Any other things? Well, also when it comes to Mystica and Better Globe, we are setting up businesses here. We're going to have call centers. The way we see it is that we might have hundreds of call center agents in years to come. And also, probably we're going to have call center agent to sell Mystica Foundation. That means we will call from here to America, to Australia, and all over the world, and ask for donation money to the street kids of Philippines. So that will be part of what we are putting up anyway. So we have many ways of helping to fund the foundation. But first you have to get started. Take one step at a time. That's what we're going to do. Also, I would like to give a little recognition to our lawyer, Vincent. In fact, I would like to give him some credit, because actually when I came to the Philippines here, I'm used to Africa, and I'm used to whatever price you get in Africa, you have to cut down to half or to 10 times, tell them 10% or whatever. And we got some lawyers contact here before we met you, and they right away they wanted to rip us off. They gave a price which was 10 times higher, and then Vincent come along and he said, I can do for this price. And that is a good contribution.
Okay, I would just have to add one more thing, because I think there are some businesswomen and business persons here who are interested in contributing to the foundation, but as I understand, they're not really very clear about how to do it. The other way of doing it, ma'am, as you were also saying earlier on, if you want to help with the foundation, we can help it out that you donate products to the foundation, and with that we can use it as a tax credit, that every time you have to pay your tax, all the value of the products that you gave to the foundation will be deducted from your cash, from your taxes that you have to pay to the government. So that alone is a good contribution and a legal way of doing it.
But the tax is only so much, but the price of the product is so big.
Okay.
So how can I offer a free product to the foundation? I don't have yet. I am not yet in a position to do donations.
Okay.
I'm still in the business, and I want to help the foundation through selling, for example, in the name of Mystica Power, Rapeseed Oil Extract, and whatever proceeds it will go to the foundation.
Actually, before I have my own private practice, I used to be with a corporation, and we call it an X-deal, and I know Rino is familiar with that. You have an X-deal wherein the other company will do something for you, and you give something for them, and that's how we do business.
Yes.
We can do that now. Yes. Rino, thanks.
Thank you, Rosa. Thank you. Well, I think that unless there is something that Mystica wants to tell you, but she left and she's doing something here, I think that we are finished with our presentation. And I want to thank you all for coming here. I hope you had an enjoyable time with us. And I guarantee you that we will see you again later. We'll be around and we're going to have a lot of fun in years to come. So thank you very much for coming.